Dice Company contains fantasy violence, mature themes, and unapologetic bickering. No feelings were hurt in the making of it, but listener discretion is advised. Dice Company will always be free, but it's not free to make. Please consider supporting us on Patreon or Apple Podcasts and get access to our weekly roundtable show Extra Roll. Just follow any of the links in the show notes for this chapter.
In one of the cell blocks of the Fingers, Bardal Schultz hauls Centurion Axel Runholm to his feet. The orc is taller than him by nearly a head, broader by twice that, yet he feels fragile. His muscles remain, but something has been taken from him. Bardal can see the hesitation in every movement.
Axel, you can walk?
He asks.
I think so.
Axel obeys without question, and carefully, Bardal guides the orc through the labyrinthine blocks, avoiding scrutiny wherever possible. He remembers the layout from the last time he was here. Left, down, along, left again, around the corner, and towards the kitchens. From there, it is simple to leave. He passes the high security area, with the door still ripped off its hinges. As they move, Bardal thinks about Rosalind. She needs to know, but not until they're safe. They pass surgical assistants. Only this time, they lift their heads. There is much they can ignore, but a stranger escorting a prisoner towards the kitchens is not one of them. Joseph's failed soldiers. Not dead, not alive in any natural sense either. Metal plates have been hammered into flesh. Their eyes shine with dim mechanical light. One arm ends in a collection of tools sharpened into weapons. The first assistant spots Bardal. Its jaw twitches.
Unauthorized.
Bardal draws Dason. The creature is still speaking when the blade flashes. Its head tumbles from its shoulders. The noise, however, alerts the others. A second raises its weapon. Too slow. Bardal steps forward. One cut. Clean. The creature falls apart at the waist. A strange spirit tears itself free and evaporates with a scream. A third assistant charges. Axel reacts on instinct. Perhaps training. Perhaps memory. His fist catches the creature beneath the jaw. Bone breaks. Metal breaks. It collapses and does not rise. The fourth hesitates. That is its mistake. Daesong flashes once more. The point enters soft flesh and reaches whatever remains of its mind. The creature shudders, then becomes still. Silence returns.
I knew how to do that.
Bardal wipes blood from his sword.
Surely good. Crimson Reach training penetrates deep, it would seem.
Apparently so.
His expression clouds.
I wish I could remember.
Can worry about that later, my darling. Things to do. Daring escape, for one thing.
They continue onward. The closer they draw to the exit, the more dangerous the journey becomes. The corridors widen. The number of guards increases. Twice, Bardal leads them into side passages to avoid patrols. Once they hear shouting somewhere behind them. Someone has discovered the dead assistants. Someone is beginning to ask questions. The kitchens are only a few corridors away when the metallic growl stops them both. Bardal freezes. He recognizes it. An old memory claws to make itself known. The sound comes from ahead. Heavy footsteps follow. Claws scrape against stone. A moment later, a creature rounds the corner. A massive metal dog. Its body is constructed from brass, steel, and iron. Steam escapes from vents along its flanks. Its eyes glow with pale red light. The dog stops, stares at them both, a low growl escaping its throat. When another figure follows. Small, broad-shouldered, wearing goggles pushed up on her forehead, bubblegum pink hair in pigtails falling over the side. Gearhead folds her arms. Well, well, well. Bardal says nothing. Gearhead looks from him to Axel and back again. I had a feeling somebody was sneaking around where they shouldn't be. The metal dog bares his teeth.
Come now, Gearhead, no need for dramatics. Move aside so I may get my friend Axel out of this deeply dreary place, and I'll say no more about it.
Bardal says. The gnome snorts. I think you know I can't do that. You're here at the bidding of the Turtle Watcher, I presume. Bardal studies her.
Bardal Schultz works for himself and himself alone. Well, occasionally for friends, role-playing associates. It was at one time I acquired a fancy magical shell from doing that thing for that merfolk, but frankly that Sargren had it coming. And apart from that, I work for myself.
Oh, Bardal. We all work for someone, Gearhead responds.
Said the lackey. I must say I'm disappointed in you, Greta. Thought you were smarter than that.
Gearhead's eyes narrow. Yet there is uncertainty there. Bardal needs time to think. Next to him, Axel begins to slump. His adrenaline is fading. To Bardal's annoyance, Gearhead notices that too. We know who you are, Bardal Schultz. Greatest sword fighter in the world. We have no quarrel with you or Lady Rosalind. But we can't just have anyone come in here and steal our work. I'm sure your boss won't want to upset me. You know better than most what happens when you go and upset me.
Look, Gearhead, I don't really care what you and Cypher are doing here, but at the risk of repeating myself, I am the boss, and I never shy away about upsetting anyone. But I have a very tight orc here, and I must rescue him, and no one, including you and your bucket with teeth, are going to stop me.
Gearhead's gaze shifts. The dog Spike takes a step forward. I don't want to hurt you, Bardal. I really don't. Leave the orc here, and I'll let you go. No strings attached, no harm, no foul. Steam hisses from the dog's joints. Bardal rests a hand lazily on Daysong's hilt. He calculates the distance, the angle, whether he can kill the dog before it reaches Axel, whether he can kill Gearhead afterwards. It's a tall order, but you don't earn the title of People's Champion without taking on difficult odds. I wouldn't recommend that, Gearhead says. I don't think you've got time.
Maybe.
Bardal replies quietly.
Maybe not.
For a moment, nobody moves. Then Gearhead raises a hand. Wait! Bardal's expression remains neutral. If we're going to do this, we are going to do this properly. Gearhead mutters something under her breath and gently places a hand upon the dog's flank. Its shoulders extend as gears turn. It begins to transform from loyal dog into something altogether more terrifying. Spikes rise up from its collar as it increases in height. The tension is thick in the air, but Bardal takes the opportunity. He pulls out a sending stone hidden beneath his cloak.
Rosie, they've kidnapped a woman called Morticia Wesson. They want to lure the Order into a trap with the fingers. Tell them to be careful. I'll be home soon. Kisses.
Ahead of him, the metal dog's jaw doubles in size and its eyes glow crimson red. The hideous transformation is complete. Now then, I've waited a long time to see what all the fuss is about, Gearhead says, lowering her goggles over her eyes. You'd best move quickly, Bardal Schultz. Only one of us is leaving here alive.
Oh, goody.
Welcome one and all to Dice Company Small Embers Chapter 108, where a group of friends weave tales of triumph, heroism and despair under the guise of playing Dungeons & Dragons. My name is Tom, and I'll be your DM for the continuing adventures of the Order of the Heron. Order of the Heron! Introduce yourselves and tell us one fun fact about your characters.
It's like being in Quantum Leap, isn't it?
Oh boy!
Hi, my name is Dave and I play Benny Quez. And today I have a fact about Benny's hometown of Middleton.
Ooh.
And this is the fact. Its mail service is completely normal.
Oh, yes.
Just regular posties delivering mail every day, apart from Sundays, obviously. And of course, the final Tuesday of every month, where all postal workers have their monthly buffet break day, where randomly allocated citizens are obliged to bring a home-cooked dish to an enormous potluck dinner for every postal worker to enjoy.
Why would you do that? It was so normal.
I actually think he stumbled over his words, because once he started creating such a boring postal system, I was pointing at him and doing like a spell to make him screw it up.
I also think he almost nailed it all, except for the fact that he left Sundays open. What happens on Sundays? And don't just say no post. I reckon it's super weird.
There's no post on Sundays.
Trying to bring soup back into
There's
it
no
again.
post on Sundays.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, my fun fact may fill that gap.
Oh, God.
But we'll...
That's the beauty of fun facts. I can just make it canon, can't I?
Well, I mean, yeah, actually, you can.
Hi, I'm Charlie, and I play Vander Finnick. And my fun fact relates to what happens on Sundays.
Anywhere specific or just generally?
What was his home?
No. It's your fact, my friend.
Okay, well, Vander happens to know where Benny grew up. And, because we've just gone through that, we don't need to go through it again. But what he does know is the strangeness that takes place on Sundays, the Sabbath of the post. Because you would think that posties take the day off and it's a perfectly normal and boring postal system, except for that weird potluck dinner thing they do. But no! Posties actually believe in a rare and strange religion in which they pray for better post. How do they achieve this? Through ancient and ghoulish ceremonies, often involving the building of wicker postmen that you have to then place members of the public into to burn them in order to make sure that the postal system works. Because let's face it, posting stuff's difficult. Letters get lost. And if you want the harvest / the post to be good, then someone has to die.
Okay. that was something. Well done.
I guess, thank you.
Hi, I'm Harry, and I play Tok, an imposing 6'8" automaton.
Hey!
Whilst the interior of Tok's cloak and his workshop are far tidier, Little Tick's absence means that Tok has no one to talk to whilst the humans are asleep. Reading, directing the workshop workers, and observing the stars used to fill the time efficiently, but somehow it feels less satisfying than it used to. Possibly there is a glitch in Tok's subtasking subsystem. Perhaps Torren could be of assistance in fixing it.
It just goes from sad to poignant to terrifying every time, doesn't it?
Classic Tok.
I don't know about the last bit about Torren, right? Because doesn't that feel like the Harry Potter 1, where they have the diary and start trusting it to help and obviously letting Voldemort in? Feels a bit like that.
I mean, I don't remember that book that well, but I don't know that Harry Potter was keeping his brother's head in his cupboard.
Torso, technically, we only took away the limbs.
Okay. things not to say to the police. Technically, we only took away the limbs.
And repurpose them, because waste is, bad.
Of course, well, that's got to count for something in court, hasn't it? At least we repurpose the limbs.
It really demands a follow-up question, doesn't it?
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
What did they get recycled into?
Reused, actually, technically, this one.
What, as arms and legs again? On what?
Well, we'll find out.
On Tok's Recycle, everything is powered by like an exercise bike in the corner, which is being pedalled by Torren's legs.
Absolutely terrifying.
Hi, I'm Alex, and I'm playing Seek Sorrow. And during the employment struggles of Seek Sorrow's early adulthood, he got a job driving an emergency medical wagon. Racing to one of his first calls, he whipped the horses into a frenzy and unfortunately ran over the patient, an elderly man who had been alive before Seek Sorrow drove a coach and horses over him.
Someone's just gone mad for this week, have they? That's where we're at.
I mean, that's really just a reflection that I couldn't come up with something fast enough to explain the deeper magic about the Sundays in Middleton.
I was going to say, you should have latched onto the Middleton postal stagecoach.
Should have done. Oh, crap. Yeah, he could have been driving this postal stagecoach. That would have fitted in fine. I could have just twisted that fact.
Right.
So that after that, regulation made the post boring.
He could have been trying to deliver all the Sunday post, like as a favour to the other posties on their day off.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Rapid fire housekeeping. Here we go. Rapid fire housekeeping. Don't forget to follow us on
Discord, YouTube, and more.
Oh my
So there were three.
Oh, blue sky.
There were three. Initially, you got one, and one added an extra one as well.
Did I?
Yes.
But you did remind me what I meant to do later.
Would anyone like to correct Charlie?
YouTube.
I mean, I actually think, Harry, in the last time when Harry added YouTube, he had already said YouTube in his initial ones, and he never mentioned TikTok.
Oh, okay, there we go.
TikTok.
Despite
TikTok.
playing half of that double act.
Come join us in the official Dice Company Discord server, the Dicecord.
The greatest Discord server in the world.
Oh, it's so close, so close.
Universe?
No, the size of
Galaxy?
Okay, stop.
You forgot
Local group?
TTRPG, and also you.
TTPR.
Yeah.
Well, it's also the greatest Discord server.
Also,
I mean,
you
it's,
said it as
the
a question.
Because I saw Dom's face.
In context, if you were like a hot dog stand, come enjoy our hot dogs. Are you buying?
If someone was staring at you like that when you were saying it, you would also pause.
Check out our other shows.
The Tales of Kalevala, Dice Company One-Shot Stories, and Darkstar, the galaxy's local service provider.
That's good. Ish, you missed a bit out, but what should listeners do with these shows?
Listen.
No, listen. Don't say listen.
Listen and review.
How should they review us?
Wherever you listen on your podcast
App of choice.
service.
5-star reviews.
5 star. I mean, to be honest, we'd be happy with 3 after this.
Absolutely not. Only if you want to give 3, don't. Just don't give. Just walk away. Go touch grass.
I was going so well as well.
You also missed out that Tales of Kalevala is audio dramas set in Alestia, and the different types of systems we use when playing one-shots include Kids on Bikes, Warhammer, Monster of the Week, Candela Obscura, and Call of Cthulhu.
I think listeners know that by now.
I mean, you don't, so why should they? Dave, for the love of God, take us home. Finally, don't forget to...
Join us on our Patreon, the best place to enjoy all the madness we produce.
What do they get from our Patreon?
Well, I can tell you, from our Patreon, they get early access to the show, plus a whole extra show, extra roll, where it's a bit like this, but longer.
I mean, it is quite literally shorter than this, but okay.
No, I mean this like nonsense chat.
This is the highlight of the episode for a lot of listeners. I don't know why.
Well, and they like extra roll as well.
You just described the flagship as nonsense.
Baggy nonsense. And please remember, do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. So let's turn the page on the next chapter of Dice Company. Previously on Dice Company. It is the 26th of Scatterso, one day before the spring Aquas, and 38 days away from the celestial equinox and the Ashen Wake. The Order of the Heron have defeated Astrid and helped liberate Lunadyne. After a night of celebration and the discovery of a secret group of sentient automatons in New Meridian, the gang have acquired an old fish cart and are heading north towards a statue they discovered months ago. The cart rattles along the makeshift pathway through the familiar, to at least 3 of you, surroundings of Alphon. With hours still to travel, the sun has burst through the storm clouds, and the countryside bristles with the noise and colour of spring.
Vander, with his hands on the reins, is in a really good mood because the sun is shining and they've achieved great things so far. And he's also thinking about how things began. He turns to the others.
Boys, there's something delightfully cyclical about our current journey, is there not?
You refer to the wheels, Vander?
Why not, Tok? The wheels are circular, and in a way, so is our story. Benny, we return to that first mystery. The statue. In the woods.
Aye. We always thought it were a cockatrice, didn't we?
I remember you running, squealing like a girl from that terror chicken.
Interesting. That's not how I recall that particular circumstance at all. Didn't I kill it? I think I killed it, didn't I?
Who can say?
Says Vander.
I could say.
Meta DMing!
Damn it! Please continue.
How far you've come. Once afeard of a chicken and now the very terror of the streets at night.
Well, only a terror to those who deserve to be afraid, I like to think.
A dark avenger. Quite the title.
Oh, yeah, quite like that. Beats the leader of the Pissy Fingers gang anyway, doesn't it? As monikers go.
I like to remember them all. And the good times we had making them.
Why are you in such a good mood, Vander? It makes me lightly suspicious.
Ah, Benny, I am ebullient. I'm in a good mood because I believe we are on a path to success. And I believe we have the tools to complete the job.
Benny looks quizzically at Vander for that particular cryptic comment, but perhaps has learned enough about interacting with Vander that there is little point pursuing it further. And Benny says, so once we've picked up this statue, what's the plan to your mind? I thought that maybe we could get Salazar to come to us by blowing up the Ink Court and killing Astrid, but my mind's been changed about that. We're going to have to go to him, aren't we? Is that the next step to you?
An interesting question. I believe that as Salazar's grip collapses on the land, he is rushing, panicking. Confusion and chaos reign on his side of the fence. But something else tells me that he has made a move we have not yet seen. I cannot tell how the dice has been cast as yet. I suspect we will have to amend our plans one last time before we come to the nub of the matter.
Yeah, I suspect you might be right. I don't even know about dice being cast. I don't know what dice have got to do with any of this. That seems...
Quite right, Benny. It's the fates that concern us.
Exactly.
But as I say, I believe the gods are on our side.
Well, fingers crossed. Benny looks to seek sorrow. Vander introduced you to Creme de Menthe last night, did he, by any chance?
I don't remember. My teeth, my mouth. I wish there was some sort of something to get rid of the taste in my mouth. It's not good.
I have a solution, Seek Sorrow. You smell the piercing smell of smelling salts near your nose.
Seek Sorrow just groans. Go away, Talk.
How do you avoid these hangovers, Vander? How can you get a man as big as Seek Sorrow feeling desperate, and you look spry? Spry's the word I'm going to use.
I'm glad you asked, Benny. The simplest way is not to avoid, but to go through. If one places themselves in an excruciating amount of pain, the addition of a hangover is little matter.
Right. I mean, that's not especially helpful for most people, though, is it?
No.
It is a rare gift, instilled only to the broken.
Do you remember the route?
Of course.
And Vander clicks the reins.
After a long day's travel, you finally reach the riverbank you've been searching for. The water is crystal clear, and you can see the depths beyond its gentle surface. The countryside stretches around you in quiet beauty, like a forgotten corner of old Concordian countryside. Peaceful fields, soft air, and a stillness that feels untouched by time. Near the edge of the small river stands the weathered statue, its stone figure frozen on one knee, one hand covering its face, while the other reaches towards the water, as if pleading for something just beyond its grasp. The vines that once swallowed it were cleared away months ago, but nature has already begun to reclaim it, with thin tendrils curling back over the stone and hinting at what it will become again. The entire scene feels serene, almost dreamlike. But knowing what you know now, there is something quite sorrowful about the statue's pose, as though it's been waiting here for far longer than anyone can remember.
I've just had a thought, There's half a chance this is Lucian, isn't it? Imagine the mess if it's Lucian.
Is he one of the fellas that Tok says fornicated with your mother?
You don't often hear fornicate, do you? It's a phenomenal word.
I do believe that's the word that was used.
Yes. Yes, Seek Sorrow. Thank you for expressing it such.
Well, I don't know what it means, Benny, but yeah.
Well, do you know about the birds and the bees, right?
What have they got to do with it?
Tok will explain.
This statue may be Benny's father.
Don't be abashed, Benny. Pedigrees live short lives. Mongrels far longer.
Thanks.
You're quite welcome.
Right, who do we know that can, destatue him?
I may have a suggestion.
I'm going to try and use one of my spells to do it.
Ooh, worrying. Which spell are you trying to use?
This spell.
Which spell?
This spell.
I think it's a greater restoration that we need as a spell.
That's what I used previously.
So Petron could do it, but I don't think. Well, I mean, the spell wouldn't normally do it because it's not there's no enchantment there.
I could just use animate objects and then do the voice.
Comedy value, yes.
Dispel magic would not work, I'm afraid.
I'm gonna do an Arcana check because I believe that with our new knowledge, Vanda may be able to discern another way here.
Oh, what about all those magic books?
I could check my books. And can I roll that into my Arcana check?
Is Vanda carrying all those books with him as a frail, simple wizard?
Vanda checks his books and then looks at Tok.
Tok then provides the books to Vanda.
Ah, knowledge, says Vanda, thumbing through. Ah,
And his disfigured finger traces down the page and alights on Greater Restoration.
Okay, so you can cast it from...
He can't. It's not on the wizard spell list. Wizards cannot cast Greater Restoration. I mean, sorry, by the normal rules then.
Who can in our group?
Only Seek Sorrow.
Actually, technically, Tok can when he gets up to 5th level, but he can't use spell scrolls. So Benny could when he gets up to a high enough level. He has like a use magic items thing, but I don't know if we're there yet. Otherwise, Petron.
So basically, we just have to put a hat on this guy and put him on the cart.
Okay. So I'm afraid you can't do that unless you can think of another way.
What was it? Where did we put the locket that we found next to this thing?
The locket is in the box, in the wall, just further back.
Vanda thinks as he's getting very little joy from the books and remembers the box they placed back in the wall and then returns to that to open it.
It's got no money in it.
Bring out the battered box, which has 0 coins in it, but does still have the folded piece of parchment written from Lucian Winter to Clara, and the locket.
I examine those.
Okay, give me an Arcana check.
Oh, it's a 26. Oh. Divulged them.
You investigate the locket properly this time, unlike the first time that you just threw it back in while stealing all the money.
We've come so far.
You discover that within the locket is a trapped spell of Greater Restoration.
Yes! Vanda manipulates the locket in his broken hands and murmurs a few words. The words themselves are meaningless, but Vanda likes the sense that there's more going on than there is.
Ah, yes. I see.
And then he turns and scuttles towards the statue.
I return this to you, Lucian.
And he places the locket around the neck of the statue.
And the stone begins to tremble beneath you. A faint warmth spreads through the cold surface, and cracks that once marked its age begin to glow with a soft golden light. The vines wrapped around the figure slowly wither away, falling loose as the statue's frozen form starts to shift. The stone gives way to something living. The carved features become flesh, and the empty stillness giving way to the faint sound of breath. With the life comes a sound. The second half of a sentence, presumably started when the process took place.
I win!
The figure falls down and then stands up. Over 6 feet, rippling muscles and leathered skin. Long blonde hair falls out from a knot, framing the lantern jaw and piercing eyes which move quickly around each of you. You recognize him as Lucian Winter. His eyes are drawn up and he grabs the pendant now round his neck. For a few seconds he watches and then he sighs.
Oh, good. She's not watching. Huh? What happened? How long has it been? Is the war over? Tell me!
Welcome back, Lucian. You have been gone some considerable time,
says Vander, his head tilting as he imagines the sheer chasm of time that Lucian has actually been out of the world.
To answer your question, that war is over.
I feel like that was half a sentence.
A fair point. That war is over, and you lost.
Stop speaking in riddles and explain.
Well, the Rosian failed. Salazar was able to claim absolute power, and using an army of non-sentient automatons and Shadow Vanguard ruled this place for a number of years. Happily, you join us at a turning of the tide. I introduce you now to my friends, who play a not insignificant role in what I believe to be the Second War. I give you Tok,
and Vander gestures at Tok,
Seek Sorrow, and Benny.
He looks around each of you and focuses on Tok.
Ah, Tok, correct? Son of Tick?
Son of Tick, that is correct.
Ah, I remember you. It's good to see you still alive. I saw your construction, you know. Where is the old man?
He was killed.
Sad times.
That is correct.
You have my sympathies. But this is a good start. Seek Sorrow. Big lad, strong arms. Could be very useful in a pinch. Good in a fight by the looks of it.
Yeah, same to you. Are you good in a fight?
Of course. I'm exceptional in a fight.
How'd you get 10 to stone then?
By choice. We'll come to that in a minute. And you are Benny.
I am Benny, and I have a short summary to offer you. Number 1, you might be my dad. I don't really care. 2, we're not useful to you. You might be useful to us. You can help if you like, but you're not in charge. A long time has passed. We're doing stuff now. We would welcome your support, but you will not be taking over. 3, if you get any fights with Gideon, I'm not dealing with it. All right? Finished. Hello, nice to meet you.
Yes.
Yes, well, that is a lot of information to take in. Allow me to go through it, one thing at a time. My blood may run through you. That does not make me your father.
Good.
I have no interest in raising a child.
Excellent news. Carry on.
Gideon is still alive.
Yep.
I'd like a word with him.
What would you like to say?
We have personal matters to discuss.
Is it related to the point we just discussed?
Yes.
Is that going to be helpful?
Be helpful for me.
Well, Gideon, I'm not sure I like him, but I think he could be quite a useful asset. So if you break his knees or something, it's not going to be helpful, is it? So maybe you could put that to one side for a while until we get this whole, war Vander was mentioning done and dusted.
I'm not going to break his knees. Just going to punch him in the face.
Oh, he's already got a broken nose. It won't do any good.
Good. The fight will be easier than I imagined. And as to who is in charge, I am in charge. You clearly haven't sorted the problem of the Emperor, but I am back now.
Okay, well, we've considered your position on the matter, and is it all right if I speak for the group, or would any of you like to chip in?
No, Benny. Please go on.
Okay, our response is no, piss off.
Seconded.
Interesting. allow me to offer a counter-proposal. Talk? Would you like to know more information about your parentage?
More information would be desirable.
I can offer that to you, if you join my side.
Hang on. We're on the same side. We're not questioning we're on the same side. It's simply that you're not in charge anymore.
You have identified me as a threat to your leadership.
No, I'm not the leader.
You're not the leader?
No.
I don't think you can be my son at all.
No, we've agreed that neither of us care about that, so let's move past it, shall we?
Yeah, we're a socialist utopia.
Yeah, that's us.
I have no idea what those words mean.
No, me neither, mate.
I see. Well, let me have some up-to-date information then, so at least I know the current state of the fight back.
Vander, perhaps you would like to summarise.
Why do you keep calling him Vander? His name is Cyril.
Well, not anymore. Things have changed quite a bit since you were last not stone.
Well, I mean, obviously Joseph's had his way with him, but he wouldn't be the first, and probably not the last. Where is Joseph?
Since we come to that rather delicate point, I will begin there. The reason you are not the leader of our little movement, Lucian, is because you allowed this to happen to me, and of course are responsible in no small part for the devastating and world-changing loss that affected many thousands of people for several years. The chess game has moved on, and while you are still a valuable piece with great use, that piece is not the king. To events then, now we have resolved that little wrinkle in our understanding. We believe that all things hang now on the ritual of ascension. You may remember such a matter discussed.
I am aware of such a matter.
We believe that the Emperor, as he styles himself, is dying, and needs the ritual to maintain his grasp. We have but to disrupt that and to take out his captains, and this little world of ours will be ready for new management.
Query, Lucian. Do you suffer from the rot?
A very pertinent question, Talk. Yes, I, like all Rojan, suffer from that affliction.
Yeah, I think Benny mentioned this. I think it's called syphilis now.
Another detail the higher council chose not to share with Tyros. Another collateral, one assumes.
Of course. There were dozens of Tyros. You expect us to keep you all informed of every small bit of information. You were simply cogs in the machine of war.
Ah, yes, I remember. Well, now we come to how you may assist us, Lucian, as a cog in a machine designed to win the next conflict.
We'll win. Don't worry about that.
I always admired your practicality, so I can be assured of your assistance?
I will lead this rebellion to victory, you can be assured of that.
Query, Lucian. Which rebellion?
Well, you said the Emperor had maintained total control, so this is a rebellion.
Yeah, but it's not your rebellion, is it? It's ours.
Yes, what a fine job you're doing. I presume you came to me for my help and my aid?
Yeah, I'm starting to question whether that was a good idea now at this point.
Oh, but it was. It was a great idea. You have unleashed the greatest threat to the Emperor back onto the board. And once you've given me the cure for this syphilis, I will be able to take the fight to him.
I'm afraid it's quite incurable, Lucian.
And yet you're still alive. How?
I'm hardy, says Vander, gesturing to every inch of his scarred, battered, and mangled body that has no right being upstanding.
I think I preferred you when you were a loudmouth swordsman, not a man who dances around with words.
I have other talents now, Lucian. Speaking of which, I suggest you come with us. We have some matters to attend to. And your not unformidable combat skills could be of great use. Better use than decorating this glade.
I agree. It would be good to see the headquarters of the resistance that you've created.
We call it the Order of the Heron.
Was that Gideon's idea?
No.
It was Vander's idea when Gideon touched him in prison.
Vander was about to show you the tattoo, but he's decided against it. It feels like the moment turned against him at the last there.
Well, on the journey back we'll be able to discuss the naming conventions.
Yeah, you can sit next to me in the cart, but just watch, I've been sick in there.
General of the army of the Rojan, stuck in a cart covered in sick.
Ormer, General.
You may trust, Lucian, that the Rojan, as you know them, are dead.
But on the plus side, I think we've killed all the shadow vanguards as well.
What of Arna?
Her location is unknown.
She was supposed to release me from the petrification. It's clearly been years.
Perhaps her luck ran out.
And Clara?
Interesting, that's your second question.
Clara is deceased. The only Rojan unaccounted for are the Dawn Rider, the Shadow Blade, and Starborn. Also, yourself.
Well, I have now been found, and the Shadow Blade is in Garesh. This is worrying. If any of the rest had survived, it's likely Willow would have turned them into stone by now for overuse of magic. I was only able to avoid such a fate by convincing a monstrosity to turn me into stone first, so that I could avoid the gaze of the goddess of magic. Arna was supposed to release me, and then we would have returned to Concordia.
And what monstrosity are you referring to, Lucian?
I believe he refers to a cockatrice Vander, a terror chicken.
Quite so.
We're prepared to go to great lengths to avoid syphilis.
Okay, look. He was messing with you. Syphilis is something else. Just, you can call it the rot if you like. Just, it's getting weird.
Turns and looks at Seek Sorrow.
Ah, having a little fun with me, were you?
No! And Seekthrower's got both hands over his face like a cartoon character and he's giggling.
Lucian summons a burning blue blade out of thin air.
I would be careful about mocking me, boy.
I'd be careful about handing out threats. And Seekthrower draws a callous Justicar.
Which is his weapon.
Is it? Oh, love it.
Oh, I've not seen that in some time. He must be quite powerful to use it.
Oh, very well might be. Do you want to find out?
Well, maybe another time. A good spar would be useful. Unlock the joints after a long period of inactivity.
Oh, I must say I'm liking you a bit more. And Seekthrower claps him on the shoulder for this first display of being a bit spicy.
That's often the way of things.
And he pats you back just slightly harder than you pat him.
I'm afraid we may not be able to leave things just there,
says Vander, looking between the two.
Lucian, I still confess I am afeard you believe you will lead this, when I think you cannot. I think the matter should be settled here and now.
And how do you suggest we settle it? A fight? Fisticuffs?
In fact, I do, but not with me. Seek Sorrow.
What, Vander?
I suggest we have a conflict of leadership, and I suggest you are the one to show Lucian. Power has changed hands. Through this little test of strength, we might find a greater unity. I suggest you fight.
Vander, would you suggest Seek Sorrow be the leader?
I suggest he demonstrates the quality of our leadership.
Yeah, Seekthrower's hung over and ready to throw down.
I've got an alternative suggestion. My suggestion is, Mr. Winter, that you check your ego and consider that we have a shared enemy and a shared purpose, which is to overthrow the Emperor. Now, we came out here and very kindly stopped you from being a statue so that you could get on board and help us. Not help us, help everyone. Help the whole bloody world to get out from under the boot of the Emperor. And you, instead, have decided to take this as an opportunity to fluff your own ego up. My recommendation is you stop doing that and make yourself useful. You're going for the fight, aren't you? It was worth a try.
Give me a persuasion check.
I didn't imagine for a second that was going to work.
I mean, it hasn't yet.
I love this.
What's my 13? Middling.
That was an inspiring speech. I have taken on board everything that you've said.
And then he turns around and punches Seek Sorrow full in the face. Let's do some combat.
I'm going to have all my spells out, so...
Oh yeah, we're cheating, right?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do a whole speech about it being a fair fight while having absolutely no intention.
Oh, I wonder what I've got. That could help.
Let's do an initiative roll to see who punches first, and then we'll do a series of rounds of combat. Vander, if you'd like to describe it, seeing as you've set this thing in motion.
Hey, yeah, well done.
21 for initiative.
And it's a 14. So, Seek Sorrow, you will be able to attack first.
Now, gentlemen. We will do this the old way,
Says Vander, stepping between them.
fighters to your corners.
And he gestures to 2 points in the open space.
Now I want a clean fight. Just a couple of rules to keep things gentlemanly. No killing blows. No weapons. I say again, a fair fight. No magic to be used whatsoever.
And Vander casts message to Tok.
Cheat.
Fair fight sounds good.
And Lucian prepares himself, begins stretching, limbering up.
Okay, Tok is going to use sleight of hand to, as he brushes past Seek Sorrow, inject him with the hypodermic.
And pray tell, what does this hypodermic do?
Oh, it makes him go fast.
I mean, people should ask me before they do these things.
Yeah. And you're hasted.
Everything seems in order here.
Says Vander, moving over to Lucian to check that he's not using any weapons. Checks his hands and seems satisfied.
He extinguishes the blue blade.
I warn you, Lucian. He's fast.
Says Vander, grinning with the very few teeth he has, before he withdraws to the outer edge of the fighting circle.
No need to be.
Fighters ready?
Did you do something with my hands, or do I not get to find out?
No, I actually did. I have another plan in mind, but no, I didn't.
Are you going to fireball Lucian Winter?
I'm going to cast Disintegrate.
Well, Seek Sorrow looks down. His hands are now sledgehammers.
Just 2 Kalashnikovs, one in either.
And just to make it slightly interesting, we'll go first to 5 hits. Okay, lead us off, Seek Sorrow.
Fight.
Seek Sorrow gets into his fighter's stance and kind of doesn't rush in wildly, gets into position, then sidesteps a bit, and then steps forward with his first jab. 23.
Lucian creates an invisible shield of glass and your punch lands into it. That is a miss. His AC is now 25.
You cheating bastard.
Fight's a fight. And don't think I didn't see you being injected with something just then, because I did.
Seek Sorrow is going to attempt to jump on him and slip an adder down the back of his t-shirt.
First off, he's not wearing a t-shirt. I think that it's important that nobody thinks that this guy is wearing a t-shirt.
He's wearing a tunic. Is he wearing anything? We had rippling muscles, actually.
He's wearing armor.
Armor for a fist fight?
How can we tell he's got rippling muscles if he's wearing armor?
Because it's only, you can see the rippling muscles to the side of the armor. It's not full plate armor.
All right. Okay, hang on. Let me take that back. I'm not risking Adam over this. Well, my armor allows me to fly. Because Tok did something fun to it. I'm a rated airship or something.
It lets you levitate, which means you can go up, but you can't go side to side.
You're just going to be beaten like a piñata if you do that.
I'm going to jump, but I'm going to get weirdly high for a man wearing armor, and I'm going to kick him in the face with both of my feet at the same time.
Like a drop kick without the drop.
Exactly.
Another athletics check, please.
12.
Miss.
21.
Miss.
17.
Miss.
Fuck. Okay, I allow myself to float back to the ground.
Lucian smiles and you see him crack his knuckles as he lines up for his 3 attacks in response.
Vander casts slow.
Okay, what's the spell save DC, please?
Spell save DC is 17.
23. And then he swings at Seek-Sorrow with a right hand. 13, which is a miss. The second is a 28.
That'll be a hit, yeah.
Crunch!
Could I attempt to use my invisible mage hand to kind of block that? Or to take the force of it, at least? So it's maybe in front of Seek-Sorrow's face.
Yeah.
So it takes the brunt of the hit.
If you can give me a sleight of hand check so that he doesn't know it's you doing it,
Can do that.
then yes.
I like my chances at a sleight of hand check.
Oh yeah, of course you do.
22.
Yeah, that's fine. He hasn't noticed. But he's noticed that his punch has been stopped before it lands.
Ah, a magic user. An arcane power. Excellent. This might be a fairer fight than I imagined.
And he swings again for a 23.
That is a hit.
And with a crunch, you feel the punch across your face.
1-0!
I think I'm going to try and knock him over because I get advantage if he's prone. I'm going to take out my hempen rope, try and fling it around his legs, and then pull his legs out from under him like a sort of tablecloth trick.
Dirtiest fight ever.
I mean, he's literally cheating with magic. I'm just using a rope.
That feels like a athletics check from you versus a dexterity saving throw from him. Be an interesting way to do it. So the score for you to beat is 22.
Ooh.
27!
Nice!
You have successfully hog-tied him and pulled him. You may now attack at advantage.
Seek-Sorrow leaps on him like a jumping spider, pins his arms down with Seek-Sorrow's legs, and he's going to start punching this guy in the face.
And Vander's going to cast Counterspell if he tries to pull the shield thing.
26.
Is a hit. No point casting shield.
13, not a hit.
Miss.
25. Seek-Sorrow, in a flurry, pulls the guy's legs out from under him, leaps on him, swings at him 3 times. One of them misses, 2 smack him in the face, hopefully sending a tooth going, and then he goes, 2-1, you cheating bastard.
He is going to take part of his turn to unhook the hog tie he's got around his feet and roll back out from you, leaving him with only 2 attacks against you this round.
If he's escaping a grapple, that should be a contested athletics check.
All right. 22 is the score to beat in a contested athletics check.
22.
Let's do it again. Oh no. 13.
15.
Oh, he's unable to escape. And he desperately... Okay, so he's unable to extricate himself from the position you've put him in, and he struggles as best he can, but there's nothing he can do. Your turn.
Can I do a quick thing?
Nice.
Of course.
So just while he's lying on the floor there, I think it's going to appear to him as if a whole load of ants have come from the grass around his head and started to attack him, essentially. I'm casting Infestation on him, which is intended more as a distraction than anything. But he does need to do a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, what's the DC of it, please?
Is 16.
24.
Just a few ants.
Look, ants.
Ooh, ants! Get them off me!
Seek-Sorrow is going to attempt to punch them off him. 25.
Hits.
22.
He attempts to cast shield.
Counterspell.
He fails to cast shield. Hit.
25 again.
Isn't that 5?
That's 5.
That's 5.
And Seek-Sorrow raises his arms and engages his floating armor, so he floats into the air with his arms aloft, and he goes, yes!
Winner!
Says Vander, a gnarled hand reaching up in the air.
A fair fight, and well fought by both fighters.
So Seek-Sorrow lands on the ground and begins doing a preposterous victory dance.
All class.
He's completely forgotten about whoever this guy is.
A fair fight. Well won.
Oh, thanks very much. It was very enjoyable.
Very well. I will recognize Seek-Sorrow as the general from this point forward.
It's actually Lord Seek-Sorrow. Thanks very much. And I'm not an admiral. I'm a captain as well. Captain Lord Seek Sorrow of Misery to you. Thank you.
Obviously, I will learn all about this socialist utopia system that you're running.
Oh,
So will we.
Good. Well, that was nice. Good to feel the blood flowing once again.
And speaking of which,
And Vander passes you a small handkerchief.
Oh, thank you very much.
He takes it and wipes the blood away.
You find it's disgusting.
Says,
Ooh, is this chocolate?
who knows?
Says Vander.
and he hands it back.
Obliged.
Very well, we should head back. Take me to the base of operations for this rebellion.
And together with Lucian Winter, you get aboard the cart, heading back towards Lunadine, in the direction of the Sterling. As you approach the old ship, Vander, you haven't seen it in a while, Tok, you receive a sending message. Master Tok, I have received an update on someone we believe to be Joseph. He controls the fingers. And there's more. He has captured Morticia Wesson.
Behold the ship, Lucian, a fine craft. Good to be home.
Says Vander, looking up at the Sterling.
Vander, I have news.
Yes, Tok?
Vander says, turning to face him.
A sending from Rosalind in Sanctuary. Joseph controls the fingers.
I remember the fingers well. At least we know where Joseph is.
He has captured Morticia Wesson. I believe the implication is that she is at the fingers.
Vander is just turning away when he receives that news. He turns back.
Did the message say how?
Negative.
Do you have any more information?
Negative.
Vander's hands reach out for you.
But how could this have happened? She was safe in Shale, surrounded by what of Shale? Speak to me, Tok!
I have no information about Shale, Vander.
This can't be. She can't be gone. The message must be false. Who passed you the message?
Rosalind, Vander.
And you're certain? You're certain that was her voice and only she could have passed you the message?
That is correct, Vander.
Vander turns on Benny.
Did I not say the Emperor would have another move? That we would have to amend our plans? Did I not say that?
Joseph's not the Emperor, is he? I mean, are they still working together?
Who knows?
I think time's wasting, lads. We can check all this on the way. And Seek Sorrow gets up onto the ship.
On the way where?
What do you mean, where, Benny?
To the fingers, of course, Benny. We've lost so much time.
Well, that's my concern, isn't it? Time. We got time to go to the fingers.
I am going to the fingers.
Look, Vander, I know you're upset. We need to sit down and do the calculations here.
And what time is it you think we have to do that?
Vander, if we can't get to the fingers and get to Roanoke in the next 38 days?
I would calculate it would take approximately 18 days to complete both trips, not accounting for diversions to an alternative plane, as happened last time.
Or should we not go to Roanoke first and make sure that's dealt with?
It is the more important situation. You are correct, Benny.
I don't know, lads. Based on what we know about Joseph, I think we have to go.
What is your reasoning, Seek Sorrow?
Well, there's a woman we know who's very dear to Vander, who's now in the clutches of a well-known torturer in a prison. What else do we need to know?
That there is a ritual that will end the world, including the life of Morticia.
My world is about to end today. Otis, make ready. Lucian, you're with us or against us. Those who wish to come with me, come aboard. Those who have other plans, make them on your own time.
And Vander, his face looking a mix of now rage and madness, begins shuffling up the gangway.
Benny comes up to him and says, "Now look here, Vander. This were your ship once, but it's all of our ship now. And I'll tell you what, I can see this matters to you. I understand it matters to you. And we'll go to the fingers. But when it comes to it, at the end, you better remember we did this for you.
Vander has been scrambling up the gangway thinking of nothing else, but at those last words, he turns and comes back, his nose battered and as disfigured as it is, an inch from Benny's.
Tok's going to pick Vander up at that point, where he's interrupted by being lifted into the air and carried onto the airship. Carry on, but you're in the air now.
And he says,
I'll remember.
and there's a look of intensity. All of Vander's usual guile and the multi-layers in which he communicates seems stripped away in that moment. And you feel, Benny, utter sincerity.
And we'll end it there.
You've been listening to Dice Company's Small Embers, starring Scott Parker as the greatest swordsman who has ever lived, Bartle Schultz, Richard Godden as Lucian Winter, Alex Morrison as Sixaro, Dave Windust as Benny Quez, Charlie Blackadder as Vander Finnick, and Harry King as Tok, with Tom Patrick as your dungeon master.
Barnacle here. The humans of Dice Company would like to thank the following sweethearts for their support. Fox, J, Hilda von Greenhorn, M, Corey Mack, Dave Patterson Boy Genius, Sepulchre Stennet, Marky B, Jenny the War Camel, Stephen Sikora, Mickey Arnold, Happy Daddy Scotty, Tika, Rabbi Camel, Team #Stay Toxic, Parth Pursuit, Paris Picard, Shovels, Queenie, and an extra special thanks to our Council of the Rojan members, the Red Right Hand, Shelby Cat, purveyor of exceptional dice, SJ Phiotics, Zeus Legion, Richard Ungamus, Mama Strange, the Tabletop Astronomer, and Chris from North London. What a shambles. We're doing it again.
I've got a Wikipedia page open that's simply a list of soups.
And none of them said pond but tasty.
Pond but tasty is fun.
You ready? Yeah, that's good.
Oh my god.
Feels a bit unhinged today, Dom. I don't know if you're thinking of, trying to get some control in some way.
Welcome one and all to Dice Company Small Embers Chapter 100.
Thanks, Sharp. We'd love to.
What makes a man?
The ability to fire 3 rounds a minute in any weather.
That you know off by heart. That, but the show that you're in.
I actually did have a minor part in Sharp.
Lies.
I was Hagman.
No one gets that reference, Al. You and Charlie are the only 2 people that love Sharp.
Do you mean John Tams?
Oh God, Harry's.
I was John Tams playing Hagman.
What is happening? I don't understand any of this conversation. I brought it on myself, of course.
You sure did.
He's actually a famous folk singer.
See, you thought you were taking a dig at me, but actually you were bringing the thunder upon yourself.
Yeah.
For that 1% of fans who actually watch up, though, we've locked them in. Just so you know.
Anyone want to give a fact? Sorry, I'm just trying to find the Lucian Winter character sheet from Chapter 2.
From many years ago. Oh, good grief. We could have... Of course, we could have actually literally met him in Chapter 2.
Yeah. He would have been like a Gandalf figure to you, helping you navigate the world and...
An incredibly egotistical Gandalf.
Yeah.
So I think it was a bit ridiculous having a discussion about leadership, since we literally have basically just the party left as a fighting force in many ways. At some point, we're going to have to break it to him that we don't have an army anymore. A dragon ate it.
But I think he's trying to take control of the whole thing, and we're trying to stop him, aren't we?
Yeah.
He's talking about leadership in the abstract sense of he just wants to make all the decisions, and we're just saying we'll be doing that.
There's also Gideon's peons and the people in Sanctuary and the sort of general Order of the Heron leadership.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how much they amount for.
We got people on our side.
Lore.
Thanks for listening. Please consider supporting Dice Company on Patreon, where for the price of a cup of coffee, you get access to a whole other show, Extra Roll, as well as an ad-free listening experience. The Dice Company Discord server, along with our socials, can be found on our link tree in the show notes. If you enjoyed this chapter, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to recommend us to your friends. If you didn't like it, recommend us to your enemies. And we'll see you next time on Dice Company.